travelers, and welcome back to the Library of Legend. I am, of course, your dungeon master for the evening, Jack Tarlad, and this is Read and Roll, the show where we bring on an unsuspecting guest to play through a fighting fantasy choose-your-own-adventure game book. Last time we had Smooth the DJ on, who managed to do a wicked second half to his original stream where he was doing the City of Thieves, and he won. He beat Zambarbone. He got the prize and fantastic sword, and he did really well. You got go back and watch it if you haven't seen it. If you wouldn't mind doing all the things and the stuff that make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, click the subscribe, the bell. If you're on Rumble, click follow, get a thumb, shove it right up on in there. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Now, tonight's guest, we haven't had on for pretty much a year. It's almost a year to the day. Maybe it's a little bit over, a little bit under. But yes, you know her from her streams. She's known as the Abysmal Critic in some channels. She's also known as Horror. See, I can't even say it. It's like Gary from Horror Amorata is on the show today, and so let's bring her in. How you doing, Horror? It's good to see you.
I am
Welcome
bound
back.
to just be famous because people can't pronounce my name.
Yep, Horror Amorata.
You should have seen him when I showed him the words Abysmal Critic. No, I take that back. I was originally Abyssal Critic, but he couldn't read the word Abyssal. Him nor Jeremy could. Oh my God.
So you changed it to Abysmal.
Yeah, because it made it easier for them. Hi, Vagabond. It's good to see you, son.
Yes, we'll be saying hello to the chat shortly. Your last adventure on here ended in a sad state of affairs, didn't it?
Multiple deaths, yeah.
You were on the House of Hell, wasn't it? That was right. Mm-hmm. And you ended up in chains, I'm afraid. We'll get to that in a bit. We're going to see a little bit from the last episode. Things have changed since then. But do you know what? Talking about changing things, since the last time you've been on, you've been married.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep. Nearly married for a year and just a little over a month.
Oh,
and I still haven't gotten out my thank you cards because I suck.
Well, it looked like a fantastic marriage anyway. The wedding, it looked wonderful.
I was very happy.
I'm sure you were. And is that still up on YouTube?
I have it uploaded to YouTube, but it's in a private place. If somebody really wants to see it, I can give you the link. It's not something that I'm looking to have, where everybody in the world can just search it out,
Who was it who officiated your
Gary,
ceremony? Yeah. Speaking of him, of course.
Very worthwhile.
I think so, absolutely. But before we go any further, let's say hello to the chat anyway. We've got... Oh, right, so we always do this. Who do you think the first person in the chat is?
The bot.
The bot. Well, it is actually me. I'm the first person in the chat. But no, we could say it's the bot because no one really knows if they are a bot or not. Some people say he's a good mod. I say he's the best mod. It's, of course, Legatus Legionis. He's always first in the chat. Is he a bot? Isn't he?
We'll never know.
He's here, there, and everywhere, isn't he? Anyway, we got our Abe here as well. Welcome in, Abe. And there he is, the Runway Vagabond. He was on a few shows ago, and he took the crow's advice just a little bit too literally.
Oops.
In the Forest of Doom, and he kept going north and north and north.
I mean, the crow said to go north. Who would know better than the crow?
Well, you pay him for the advice as well, a piece of gold.
Oh.
We got Alpha Omega here as well. Welcome in, my friend. And there's you. There's a wild you.
Woo.
You've appeared in the chat. Who else we got? Where are you? I'm just skipping through the chat there. I think we've kind of caught up with the people who mods are what? I guess you don't want to be a mod then. Never mind. Unlimited power. Where's Grizzled? There he is. I see people saying hello to him, and I just skipped straight past him. Welcome in, Grizzled. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Yes, so not always first. I can't claim that. Yeah. Sometimes.
Just a lot.
Yeah. I'm first usually nowadays with my little pinned comment. Anyway, let's just refresh ourselves on the end of your adventure last time. So we're gonna share this screen here, and so this is before this all changed. This is. So like it's still on StreamYard rather than EVMux, and all the layout is just a little bit different. I haven't got the same overlays and stuff now. But here we go.
I got to hear my own voice. This is torture.
Yeah, me too. Things have definitely changed. Even my performance has changed because you were the fourth person. We were just talking about this backstage, weren't we? You were like my fourth guest. And this was very early on in the series, so yeah, I'm not on top form either. So here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, a casual visitor, eh? Well, how do you like our dungeon, friend? Pleasant enough for you, is it? Having a good time? Into the cage with this miserable wretch. The torturer's men tighten their grip on your wrists and frog march you over to the left-handed wall. And we'll show our friend just how hospitable we are, continues the torturer. What sort of accommodation would you like, friend? Do you want to spend the rest of your life crouching down or standing up? The torturer's evil laugh resounds around the room. What will your answer be? Will you choose the tall cage or the box cage?
Let's go with the tall cage.
Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity to backtrack again if you want.
I don't know. I don't know if this leads to the end or if there's something else that it has for us. So I would rather just go with the tall cage.
Okie dokie.
The worst is just the end. I mean, then I could have died the most times. That'd be fun.
396 it is. Well, you can still backtrack back to this page now that we're choosing 396. The tall cage is lowered from the wall, the back opens and you are shoved inside. It is a tight fit and you are forced up against the wall, against the bars as the floor is locked. As the door is locked behind you, one of the torturer's assistants wenches you up in the air. You will hang suspended from a rope until your stamina runs out from starvation. If your hunger does not take its toll quickly enough, the cramps probably will, for although you are standing up, you may not sit or lean in the cage. Your adventure is as good as over. So, would you like to backtrack?
Oh, sure. Let's see how we die in the short cage.
Let me find the page for, rather than having to, do the thing. Really descript there. So, the only other option, obviously. You want to go in the tall one again, yeah?
Yeah, right.
The box cage. Okay, 201. Unfortunately,
yep, there we go.
You are bundled inside the small cage and hoisted into the air. What a dreadful place to spend your days. The cage is big enough for you to sit inside with your knees close up to the chest, but you are unable to stretch at all. When the cramps set in, your fate will belong slow and painful, much to the delight of the torturer and his assistants. And,
Well, darn.
of course,
You're dead.
you are dead, but
Eventually.
the stinger isn't playing. There we go. So professional. I'm afraid, once more, you have come to the end of your journey. You should have taken the backtrack when I told you to, because I knew what was coming.
You know,
should have.
if there's one thing, it's once I'm committed to something, I'm just going to go. I know it's going to kill me, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm the same way in a video game. It's like, well, if I go this way, I'm probably going to die. Well, I've already started going this way, so I might as well go die. So
that's committal. That's, you just play your game. That, the thing is, I try not to influence people's choices in these games, but I knew that you should have just walked past that door when you were in the hallway. And I just thought to myself, oh, please take the backtrack. I'm giving you another chance to take the backtrack, but you didn't. No,
I'm stubborn. I will almost always do the exact opposite of what people try to get me to do, just because there's not a good reason. It's just how I am.
Well, let's get over to the gamey side of things, and I think we're going to start getting into it and see how you do today. Now, as usual, I've given our guest 3 books to choose from. They've looked at the back of the book blurbs, and 3 choices for today are The Vault of the Vampire, The Caverns of the Snow Witch, and The Talisman of Death. So, Horror, can you tell us, please, which one you've chosen?
Caverns of the Snow Witch.
Interesting. Well, this is so Smoother DJ holds a Smoother DJ holds a record on this stream for the fastest death ever in this book. So I'm I'm interested to see how well you do on this one.
I can at least last longer than he did. That would be nice.
Exactly. So, Caverns of the Snow Witch it is. Let's get over to the... Where is it? There you go. Right then. So, this is the back of the book blurb that I sent to Horror earlier. So, deep within the crystal caves of the Icefinger Mountains, the dreaded Snow Witch of Alanzia is using her dark powers to bring on a new ice age and thereby hold the world under her dominion. You know nothing of this until a brave trapper dies in your arms. I always do that. I always say dives every single time. Dies in your arms, having fallen victim to the terrible creature you are hunting, and lays the burden of his mission on your shoulders. But time is running out, and you must take up the challenge without delay. Many dangers lie ahead, and your success is by no means certain. Powerful adversaries are ranged against you, and your only choice is to kill or be killed. Yes indeedly doodly. So, Caverns of the Snow Witch. Let's get your adventure sheet up quickly. Make sure I'm on the right one. I am not. It's that one. Okay. There we go. So, I did explain to you briefly behind the scenes about the new monetization options. And since Smoo completed his game with 14 rubies left, you have been passed over those rubies. Now, what are they? Now, it's part of the adventurer's part. I've sent you the list of things that you can buy from the adventurers or using the adventurer's part. For those of you who don't know, just check out the description below, and it's got a list of things that you can buy for the adventurer. Now, you can help the adventurer, but you can also hinder the adventurer, depending on how much you're willing to spend. If you want to buy them something specific, you've got to say it in your message. You can contribute by going to the stream elements or the Ko-Fi link in both of the pinned comments in the chat. Alternatively, you can use Rumble Rants if you're over on Rumble. And I've not had any yet, but you could send some crypto to my Rumble wallet, but I've got none of that yet. Still haven't got on the crypto market. But nevertheless, if you don't specify anything, then the money will just go straight into the adventurer's pot. And yeah, you can draw from it whenever you want to. You also, as before, still have 3 lifelines. There's the Ask the Audience, where I'll put a poll in the chat if you want to ask them what they would do. You've got Phone a Friend, where you can ask one specific person in the chat what they would do if you can't make up your mind. And Backtrack, of course, I'm going to be keeping a log of all of your previous chapters, and you can backtrack to that one whenever you like. All clear so far?
Yep.
You start the journey with 10 provisions. Each provision gives you 4 stamina, so that's your life force. And then your skill is what we'll be rolling against your attack strength. And then you've got your luck as well, because you'll need to do some luck rolls, no doubt, throughout the entire thing. And we'll get to the battles again. You are a little bit familiar with them, but we'll give you a refresher course once we get into our first battle. But before that, we're going to get into the background of the story, I think. And in fact, I just need to close down some of the things in the back here, and then we will also just see if we need to catch up with the chat. We got Hook88 here as well, saying, Legatus Legionis, hope you're doing well, and hopefully you got your gas tanks filled. Well, I'm interested to find out about that story, but apparently he did. Interesting.
It's obviously for the generator to keep his bot running.
Exactly. His entire bot farm is Chinese bot farm. Right then, so here we go. The background of this story. Winters in northern Alansia are always cruel and bitter. The snow falls thick and the icy wind blows hard, chilling everybody to the bone. For the past few weeks, you have been hired by a merchant called Big Jim Sun, who wants you to protect his trading caravans as they roll their way slowly north to the frozen outposts. The horse-drawn carts are laden with cloth, utensils, weapons, salted meats, spices, and tea, which are traded for furs and ivory carvings made from mammoths' tusks. Big Jim is not usually worried about travelling north, as bandits only attack his caravans on the return journey. He is not alone in recognising the value of northern goods. On this particular trip, you're walking ahead of 6 carts across a frozen lake. In the distance, you can see the snow-capped peaks of the Icefinger Mountains jutting out of low cloud. Your destination lies at the base of the mountains where the Northmen meat trade. That doesn't sound right, but nevertheless, snow is falling, but not too heavily. You stop to prod the ice with your sword to make sure it can bear the weight of the carts, when suddenly the shrill call of a hunting horn breaks the silence. You stand up and run back to the carts to talk to Big Jim. He's sitting next to the driver of the second cart, puffing on a long briar pipe. A huge man with a great bushy beard, Big Jim is obviously a man to be reckoned with. His bright blue eyes scan the horizon, searching for signs of life. In a deep voice he says, "Sounds like it came from the outpost. Reckon you better go and investigate. Could be trouble, and get back quick." You set off straight away towards the outpost at the base of the Icefinger Mountains. You arrive 2 hours later at the scene of an ugly carnage. The snow is red with blood and all the wooden huts are smashed and torn down. 6 men lie dead, their bodies slashed, their axes at their side in the snow. Judging by the size of the footprints. The creature that attacked the outpost must be enormous. There is nothing you can do for the unfortunate Northman, so you head back towards Big Jim's caravan to report the news. You reach them in an hour, just as the daylight is fading, and relate the terrible events that have befallen the outpost. Big Jim orders the carts to be drawn into a circle to protect his men during the night. A large fire is built into the center of the circle, and you sit down beside it to talk to Big Jim. Everybody is nervous, and guard is posted to watch for signs of movement outside. In a low voice, Big Jim asks you if you will hunt the terrible creature, but otherwise his business will be ruined forever. You smile and you reply that you'll track down the beast for a purse of 50 gold pieces. Big Jim's jaw drops, and it takes a great deal of persuasion before he agrees to your demand. The snow finally stops falling and you settle down for the night. Sleep is a long time coming, but your mind is active with thoughts of the impending hunt. When you wake just after dawn, the fire is reduced to dying embers. Wisps rise gently into the morning mist, and not a sound is to be heard. You walk over to where Big Jim is sleeping, you tap him on the shoulder, and he wakes with a start, and you tell him that you are setting off, and hope to be back later in the day. You wave to the guard as the snow starts to fall again, and you make your way back to the outpost. So we'll turn over. However, but before we get into any of that, we're going to start by rolling your stats. So you know how the dice roller works. So first we're going to roll for your skill, which is, as I've mentioned before, what we roll against for your attack strength. So if you could roll just 1d6, please, and we'll add 6 to that. 3. Okay, so you're starting with an initial skill of 9 and a current skill of 9, of course. There we go. That's not bad. It's not, terrible.
Nope.
So now we're going to roll for your stamina, which is your life force. Can you roll 2d6 and we'll add 12 to that, please? 5 and a 4, 11 plus the 12. There you go. That's 23. Well done. That's a good old score, that is. Hang on, did I get that right?
Oh, you're the one who does this.
No. I did it the wrong way around. Yeah. It was 5 and 4, wasn't it? It was 9. Yeah.
5 and 4 is 9. Yeah. Cuts.
Sorry. So, yeah, 9, 21 instead. Yeah. Quick
It's maths. Only 2 less. That's fine.
And for your luck score, we'll do 1d6, please. 2 plus 6 is 8. It's not incredible, and I gotta say, this is actually quite a luck-based game, this one in particular. But one of the things on your adventurers bonuses list that you have there is for £5, or for 5 rubies I should say, you could buy yourself a reroll. Now there's no saying that you're going to get any better luck, but you could buy another roll and see if you get a better score.
It looks like I have to re-roll them all, though.
No, just that one.
Well, it says returns all stats, or returns a lifeline, or grants a reroll. Okay.
Yeah, or...
It's that extra or that got me. What can I say?
But if you just want to carry on, that's fine too.
Part of the fun of this is kind of just going with what you get.
Fair enough, then.
I'm good. If I struggle a little bit, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, don't you know? Okay.
I'm happy to go with that. And welcome in, Wendy. It's good to see you. I think, aren't you like 3rd on the leaderboard for chat battle at the moment? Or 2nd? Yeah. Well done, you. And there we go. So, we got our Rick Cleary here as well. Oh, where is he? There he is. Welcome in, Rick. Good to see ya. And but and or they'll get you pretty far. What? Huh?
Pretty sure he's referencing Schoolhouse Rock.
I see. Very well. So, you happy with those scores for now?
Yep.
Okay. And on your journey, you always get to take one potion with you. You get to take a potion of skill, potion of stamina, or a potion of luck. And each time you use the potion, well, you can only use it once anyway. But when you use the potion, whichever one you choose, it will refill those stats to their initial values.
Sounds from the sounds of things, I better take the luck potion.
Yeah, because the extra thing about the luck potion is it gives you one more initial luck when you take it. So that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So the pot of luck. Now you can buy potions off that list, but the way that it works is because the potion of luck is so OP, because it gives you that one extra luck, you could just buy like luck potion after luck potion and just keep upping your initial luck. So you have to roll a 6 if you want the luck potion, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So if you want a potion of choice and you want it to be the luck potion, it has to be a roll of 6. Okay. Right, let's get into the adventure then.
Alrighty.
By the time you reach the outpost again, the bodies are blanketed with snow and the beast's footprints are covered. The visibility is poor and you set off towards the mountains where you hope to find the abominable killer beast. The snow on the mountainside is soft and you sink into it up to your knees as you climb slowly up. You find yourself at the edge of a crevasse which is spanned by an ice bridge. If you wish to... So, for your first choice, would you like to cross the crevasse by the ice bridge or would you rather walk round?
Geez, there's so many chances or issues that could potentially crop up either way. But I think I'm going to try to walk around the crevasse.
Here we go then. As you walk along the edge of the crevasse, the wind starts to howl, blowing flurries of snow into your face. You put your head down and stride into the wind. A dark shape suddenly looms out of the curtain of snow. A huge, hairy mammoth stands before you, its long tusks curving out threateningly. Trumpeting loudly, it lumbers forward to attack. So, this is where Smoo earned his
First
place
step, yeah.
in the legends, because basically he battled this mammoth. It was his first decision that he made, and he lost to the mammoth. So the quickest death in read and roll history. So you could go back if you want to. I'll give you the backtrack, obviously. But if you want to stick with it and you want to battle this mammoth, let's go.
You know, a mammoth was not among the issues I thought of when I was picking which direction to go. I was thinking an avalanche or something, not a mammoth. And let's face it, the mammoth is probably going to beat my ass.
Well, it's got a skill of 10, so it's one more better than you in attack strength.
I mean, it has less stamina than I do.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think we're just going to go ahead and backtrack.
Okay. That's easy enough.
Not in the mood to get my ass beat by a mammoth tonight.
So all the way back to 1. Oh, I went straight past it then. There we go. Right, so you're going to cross the crevasse by the ice bridge. I'm just going to mark your backtrack off for now.
Sounds good.
I'm not going to be making a record from this point on until you buy back one of your lifelines. So you could spend 5 of those rubies that you have and buy your backtrack back in case you want to use it again. And from that point on, that's when I'm going to be tracking where you go.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay.
Okie dokie. So let's go then. Crossing the crevasse by the ice bridge. The bridge is quite narrow and very slippery. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 41. If you're unlucky, turn to 389. So you
goody.
have to... you have to get 8 or below on 2d6 to be lucky. So if you could roll 2d6 for me, please.
I'm so screwed. Ow.
Unlucky. Yes, you were unlucky, and we have to reduce your current luck by 1 because that's the way that it works. Every time you use your luck gets reduced by 1, and that's why the more you use it, the less lucky you are. Anyway, you were unlucky.
Let's see if I live through it.
Oh, no, you got to do another luck test. Okay, you're almost over the bridge when you suddenly slip and fall over the edge. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 349. If you're unlucky, turn to 197. So another. Oh, sorry. Do you know what? I didn't bring that down. Sorry. You are.
Wait, but I wasn't lucky. How did I almost get over the bridge? Okay, never mind. We're good. All right, so I'm just gonna roll the things again.
Yes, please.
God hates me.
Yeah. Unlucky, I'm afraid. So we'll reduce your current luck to 6. Let's bring this back down. What does it have in store for you? You were unlucky.
Did I finally die?
Let's see. You fall headlong down the crevasse, landing heavily on an icy ledge some 10 meters below. Roll 1 die and deduct that number from your current stamina score.
Okay,
using your sword, you cut. You cut hand and toe holds into the side of the crevasse and haul yourself up. Plodding your way through the thick snow, you continue your quest. So, roll 1d6, and that's how much we're going to take away from your stamina.
Plus side is I didn't die.
Oof.
Jesus Christ, my luck today is not good.
So you've got 15 stamina left, which isn't bad. You know,
No.
it could be worse. The luck situation...
And I probably lived more than if I had fought the fucking mammoth, so...
Yeah, maybe. What are you saying, Rick? Conjunction, Jack.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Yes.
That's the Schoolhouse Rock thing.
I remember now. And Vanny Gus is here as well, saying rigged. Yes, every game...
Yes, it is absolutely rigged.
Every game that I do is rigged every single time. I can't get away from it. They all think I give people preferential treatment, and it's not true.
Or poor treatment in my case, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, I've deducted those points from your stamina. If you were to eat one of your provisions, you'd be back up to 19. No, 19. But we'll just carry on for now.
Yes.
However, the wind starts to howl, blowing gusts of snow in your face. You put your head down and stride into it. Above the howl of the wind, you suddenly become aware of another sound, the howling of wolves. You draw your sword while trying to peer through the snow. As if out of nowhere, 2 snow wolves appear in front of you, hunched and ready to pounce. They are completely white except for their blood-red eyes. Suddenly, one leaps at you. Fight them one at a time. The first one has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 8, and the second one has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 7. So there's no getting out of this one this time, I'm afraid.
I'm vaguely wishing I'd fought the mammoth.
Well, you know, it is what it is. We were in that room, and now we're in this room. So let's get over here then. 7 and 8 and 7 and 7. So yes, just to give you a quick refresher, so when we battle the beasts, we always roll 2d6 first for the enemy, and then 2d6 for yourself. We'll add their scores to their rolls, and their skill to their rolls, and your skill to your rolls. Whichever is higher wins the attack round, and whoever the loser is gets 2 stamina deducted from their score. And you can use your luck to either do more damage if you are the winner of the round, or negate damage if you're the loser of the round. Okay?
Yeah.
Right then, without further ado, because we know how lucky you are, let's get this battle on. Okay, so if you wouldn't mind, please, rolling 2d6 for your first enemy. A 3 and a 5 gives them 15. And then if you can roll 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 5 gives you 18. And you win the attack round.
Yay.
We'll bring their stamina down to 6. Do you want to test your luck or carry on?
God, no.
Okay, then 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 6 and a 1 gives them 14. You see, that's not as bad as last round. And 2d6 for yourself.
You spoke way too soon.
See? Still not bad. You parried blows. No harm done. On to the next round. 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 5 and a 4 gives them 16. And 2 for yourself, please. A 6 and a 4 gives you 19. You win the attack round again. Well done. We'll bring their stamina down to 4. Do you want to test your luck? Okay, no. There we go. A 6 and a 5 gives them 18. And then 2 for yourself, please. Ugh. A 4 and a 1 gives you 14, which means you lose the attack round, I'm afraid, this time. And we'll bring your score down to 13 stamina. Do you want to test your luck or carry on?
No, we'll just keep going.
Okie dokie. A 4 and a 3 gives them 14. And a 2 and a 6 gives you 17. Well done. You win the attack round. They're at 2 now. So one more attack round, successful attack round, and that's them dead. A 1 and a 3 gives them 11. Oh, they're getting weak now. That's it. And what's more is that was like a critical blow. If you'd have done that a little bit earlier on, you'd have taken 3 points off them. But because they've only got 2 left, it was kind of just a little bit wasted. But nevertheless, you've destroyed the first enemy. And they're dead. It's on to the second one now. So skill of 7, stamina of 7. Let's get on with the next round. 2d6, please. A 6 and a 2 gives them 15. And a 4 and a 1 is that. Okay, gives you 14, unfortunately. So let's reduce your stamina down to 11. Do you want to carry on? Okay, 2d6, please. Oh, snake eyes. That's not bad. That gives them 9. And there we go, a 6 and a 3. You definitely won that attack round. Gives you 18 to their 9. Oh, hang on. Calm it down, love. I don't even know what that was, that roll then.
It was a 5, a 2 and a 3.
A 2 and a 3. Okay, gives them 12. And 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 3 gives you 16. You win the attack round again. will bring their stamina down by 2 points. Now they're at 3.
Yeah.
Carrying on.
Yep.
2d6, please. Nice. 2 and a 1 gives them 10. And 2 for yourself. A 2 and a 5. Oh, there we go. 2 and a 5 gives you 16. You win the attack round, and they are down to 1 now.
Woohoo.
So yes, 2d6 for the enemy, please. 5 and 3. There we go. 15 for them. And 2 for yourself, please. 3 and a 2 gives you 14. It just missed it by 1 point, and you are now down to 9 stamina. Oh, there we go. 2d6 for the enemy, please.
God damn it.
5 and 3 gives them 15. And 2 for yourself. A 4 and a 4. I think you've done it. 17 to their 15. Well done. You win the attack round and you've won the battle. Congratulations.
Yay.
You beat back the wolves.
I need to use one of those provisions or whatever.
Oh yeah, you might want to do that now. Yeah. So if, like I said, each provision gives you 4 stamina back. So if you only want to eat one of them, you can eat one of them. But I'd probably bring a couple of them.
I'm thinking 2. Yeah. Better eat 2.
Yes, indeedly doodly. So you got 8 left, and your stamina is now 17. That's right, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, 9. Yeah. Okay. Quick maths.
Yes.
But well done. Yeah, you did it.
Yay.
You beat back the wolves and their red eyes. Do you still think you should have gone the mammoth way?
Yes.
Okay. You step past the still bodies of the wolves and continue your journey through the swirling snow. The climb becomes steeper and the going is slow. The snow is beginning to fall very heavily, swirling around in the strong wind. A blizzard is starting. If you wish to use your sword to dig a shelter in the snow, turn to 281. If you'd rather press on, turn to 229.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to get suffocated by the snow, aren't I? 281. Well, we're going to dig a shelter.
You hurriedly cut blocks of ice out of the mountainside and make yourself a makeshift igloo. You crawl into it as the blizzard blows down the mountain with ferocious power. Your body heat is retained inside the igloo and you keep warm. However, you must eat 2 portions of your provisions to regain your strength after the tiring walk and the effort of building the igloo. So this does not increase your stamina. So you've just lost 2 provisions for no reason.
Or I prevented myself from dying by eating 2 provisions and staying in an igloo.
Yeah, well, you could look at it like that, but you've got 2 left. Sorry, you've got 6 left now in your backpack. So, underneath an overhanging rock, you see a small wooden hut built against the side of the mountain. Its roof is piled high with snow and long icicles hang down from the windows. You see a set of deep footprints leading from the hut to the side of the mountain. If you wish to enter the hut, turn to 36. If you would rather follow the footprints in the snow, turn to 190.
Let's follow the footprints.
The high altitude and thin atmosphere make you pant for your breath as you continue your steady climb. Lose 1 stamina point. Suddenly, you hear the sound of a human voice followed by a ferocious roar. Not far ahead, you see a fur trapper fighting for his life against a gigantic bear-like beast with long white fur and sharp teeth protruding from its jaws. It's the killer beast that you've been hunting, the abominable Yeti. You watch the unfortunate trapper being gashed by the Yeti's claws and falling face down in the snow. Incensed by the vicious attack, you scream at the Yeti and run through the snow to attack it.
I'm retarded.
Matt Damon, So I've reduced your stamina score by 1. You now have 16. So we'll turn to 77. Are you carrying a spear? You're not. So
Nope.
let's turn to 3.
I didn't know that was an option.
Different, choices and that kind of stuff. Anyway, you draw your sword and lunge at the huge white beast. The Yeti has a skill of 11 and a stamina of 12.
I'm so fucked.
Before you battle, I'm going to allow you to have another provision if you want. If you have one, it'll take you up to 20. And you could also drink your potion of luck, which will take your current luck back to its initial level +1. I mean, I know it's a bit of a shame to start using it so early on in the game, but you've still got rubies as well. You can try for another potion.
Yeah. Does anybody want to give me like 1 ruby? I kind of like this insta-kill spell. I'm not gonna lie.
If anyone wants to donate 1 ruby,
I just need 1.
just 1 goddamn ruby. That's all I need. Sir Crotum, welcome in. Why am I not highlighting this? Sir Crotum, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And you call him Scrotum?
No, I just call him Crotum. That's all I call him.
Okay. And we got Psychotic Mongoose here. Welcome in, my friend. It's good to see you. Excuse me. And Rick Cleary is saying spoon or SP fish on.
That's weird.
I think he's been drinking again. Never mind. We'll have to. We'll stick around for a second to see if anyone wants to.
I put too much honey in my tea. I'm about to be killed by a Yeti. This is my life.
But right now you do have some options anyway. You still could take your potion of luck, and you could still eat some provisions to bring you back up.
I think we better eat the provision.
Okay.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna fuck around with my my luck for this. It's just not worth it realistically with an 8.
No, but if you drink the potion of luck, it'll bring your current luck back up to what was that? Oh,
thank you, God. Thank you. I'm buying the insta-kill spell. Fuck this Yeti. There are no questions. Kill the fucking Yeti.
A donation from Rick Cleary. He's saying, I'll give her 5. And so he's donated 5 Great British pounds to the Adventurer's Pot, meaning that you now have 19.
No, I have 4 because fuck that Yeti.
We'll take it step by step. Just I understand. I know what your choice is now. You've made it very clear. We'll
thank you, Rick.
We'll sort it out. But first, yes, thank you so much, Rick, for your generous donation, keeping the gears greased here on this channel. Welcome in as well, Atom Gray. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. But thank you very much, Rick. And yes, it sounds like you've saved her bacon. So you have 4 rubies in your adventurer's pot.
And a dead Yeti.
And you have an insta-kill spell. But not for long, obviously, because
no.
You want to kill this Yeti, right? That's the whole point. Okay.
Dead Yeti.
Dead Yeti. Oh, did you want to drink your potion of luck, by the way? It'll take
no, we'll leave that alone
luck
for right now. We'll deal with that later.
9. Okay.
Yeah. Leave it.
Well. Fair enough.
Dead Yeti. Okay.
Dead Yeti. Indeed. Run away, says Grizzled Entertainment. There are four rubies, says Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. So here we go. You kneel down beside the fur trapper and turn him over slowly. His eyes are barely open and blood trickles down from the corner of his mouth. The Yeti is gouged, deep wounds in his chest, and you realize that there is no hope of saving him. With great effort, he reaches up and grabs you round the neck, pulling you down so that you can hear his dying words. He thanks you for trying to save him and insists on telling you his secret. In terrible pain, he struggles to whisper a story. He tells you that he's lived in the mountains for most of his life, hunting animals and trading their furs, but for the last 5 years he's been searching for the legendary Crystal Caves. These caves have been cut out of a glacier by the followers of the Snow Witch, a beautiful yet evil sorceress who's trying to use her dark powers to bring an ice age so that she can rule supreme over the world. The entrance to the Crystal Caves is high up on this very mountain. It's open, but hidden by an illusion. The unfortunate fur trapper found it by accident only yesterday when he saw one of the Snow Witch's warriors seemingly walk straight through a wall of ice and disappear. The trapper left a piece of fur hanging over the entrance so that he could find it again the next day. Sadly, the Yeti has put an end to his hopes. He asks that you enter the caves to slay the vile Snow Witch and leave her followers without their leader. There are legends about great treasures being frozen into the walls of the Snow Witch's lair, which would provide ample reward. The fur trapper suddenly grips you hard and then falls back silently into the snow. He's dead. You cover him with snow before deciding what to do. 50 gold pieces awaits you if you return with evidence of the Yeti's death to Big Jim's son. But the thought of the quest through the Crystal Caves beneath Icefinger Mountains excites you, and you decide to set off and find them. Right. Now that the snow has stopped falling, the sky is clear and blue. The air is cold and crisp, and the snow crunches beneath your feet. Slowly, you make your way up the mountainside, looking for the cave entrance marker left by the fur trapper. Suddenly, you hear a distant rumbling from above, the terrifying sound of an avalanche. Test your luck. If you are lucky.
Potion now. I might as well before I roll this dice.
Well, I've taken the potion of luck out of your inventory. You now have 9 initial luck and 9 current luck. So, if you could roll 2d6, please, and you got to get 9 or below to be lucky.
Sorry, I did that wrong. I don't know why I did that. There.
Because you pressed the button.
I thought I pressed the other button.
Well, you were definitely lucky. That was definitely less than 9. So well done. You were lucky. Your current luck is now 8. And let's go over here. 163. You look up to see the great cascades of snow tumbling down the mountainside. Fortunately, the avalanche sweeps down a ridge adjacent to the one you're climbing. You make your way slowly up the mountain until you reach the rock face that is too put my teeth back in my face, too steep to climb. You walk around the side until you see a massive wall of ice which completely blocks a gully between 2 peaks of the mountain. It's the glacier. Your heart leaps as you catch sight of a piece of fur hanging on the wall by the trapper. Although you cannot see the entrance, you walk straight ahead. You shut your eyes as you think you're about to walk into a wall of ice, but you walk straight through the illusion and find yourself inside a long carved tunnel into the ice. You walk down it and soon arrive at a T-junction. If you wish to turn left, turn to 395, and if you wish to turn right, turn to 215.
Well, let's go to the right.
The tunnel opens out into a small cavern which is empty apart from a brass bowl resting on top of an ice plinth. The bowl contains a yellow liquid and a wooden ladle. Do you want to drink some? Or would you like to walk back out of the cavern without drinking the liquid?
I ain't drinking no random yellow liquid.
But it might be nice. It could be warm and fuzzy, and it could be alcohol.
Could also be piss.
It could. I mean, like, if it looks like piss and it smells like piss, it's probably piss.
As the Eskimos say, you look out where the Huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow. No, we will not be drinking the strange yellow liquid.
Rick seems to think that you should drink it. I mean,
That says, it's interesting, Rick.
He also said, "Stop using rented libs, Jack." I can't help it. I've mentioned this so many times before. Like, I'm trying to read the text, and I can hear the words coming out of my mouth, but I can also hear myself like half a second later in my headphones, and so
I will fuck with you.
Yeah, I'm constantly tripping over myself. Anyway, I take it you don't want to drink the pee.
No,
liquid.
I'm not. I'm not drinking the random yellow liquid that's sitting in a mysterious bowl. Even if it's not pee, it's probably poison. God only knows.
To 56 we go then. You walk past the entrance of the tunnel on your left and you continue down the main tunnel. The tunnel bends around to the right. As you turn the corner, you almost bump into a tall, pale-skinned humanoid coming the other way. He's wearing a white cloak with a hood pulled over his head. He's a mountain elf, one of the Snow Witch's followers. Will you nod your head at him and walk by nonchalantly? Tell him you've come to join the Snow Witch's followers, or attack him with your sword.
I will nod my head and continue nonchalantly.
Jolly good. Here we go. Test your luck.
Oh, God.
If you're lucky, turn to 331. If you're unlucky, turn to 103. So you've got to get...
we know how this is going to go.
8 or below on 2d6, please.
Yay!
You were lucky. So we'll remove
Fortune
another
also
luck.
favors the nonchalant, Rick.
Exactly. What's he saying?
He says, remember, fortune favors the bold and those who drink the pee.
I can't
Apparently
say
the
that I've
pee
ever
was some
gotten
kind
to...
of magic pee. I'm not drinking the magic pee.
Yeah, I haven't quite got to the point where I want to drink yellow water in... I won't even drink Gatorade. Do you know what I mean? Or no, thank you. Anyway, you were lucky, so let's get back there. 331. The mountain elf does not suspect that you are an intruder and you're able to walk casually past him. The tunnel forks and you must decide quickly which way to go. You hear the sound of running feet coming down the branch to your right. If you wish to go down the left branch, turn to 321. If you'd rather head down the right branch to face whoever's coming towards you, turn to 145.
Well, gee, do I just go ahead and do the psychotic thing? Yeah, you know what? 145.
You draw your sword and you head down the tunnel. 2 goblins with ugly faces run into view, both wearing glowing metal collars around their necks. They see you and advance, snarling with daggers drawn. You fight them one at a time in the narrow tunnel, and if you win, we'll turn to 347. But your first goblin has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5, and the second goblin has 1 less stamina but the same skill. So 5 and 5 and 5 and 4. Let's put that on your adventure sheet there. Right, let's bring it up. And we're into another battle. You should do all right on this one, I reckon.
That's a theory.
Hopefully. Well, without further ado, let's get it on then. So 2d6 for your enemy, please. A 5 and a 4 gives them 14. And then 2 for yourself, please. A 3 and a 3 gives you 15. You win by 1 point. Well done.
That's all I need.
Brings their stamina down to 3. You carrying on?
Yep.
2d6 then, please. A 5 and a 3 gives them 13. And then 2 for yourself, a 3 and a 3. That gives you 15. 15 to 13. Well done. You win the attack round. You brought their stamina down to 1. And 2d6 for your enemy, please. 2 and a 4 gives them 11. Oh, this should be easy. Come on.
That's
2d6
again, in
for
theory.
yourself. A 4 and a 4 gives you 17 to their 11. Well done. You win the attack round and you've defeated that first enemy. So it's on to the second goblin now. 2d6 for the enemy, please. 4 and a 3 gives them 12. And 2 for yourself, please. Very nice. A 6 and a 1 gives you 16 to their 12. They've now got a stamina of 2. And we'll go for the next attack round, I suppose.
Yep.
2 and 5 gives them 12 again. And this could be the killer blow. 2d6 for yourself. A 5 and a 3. It's done it. You've beaten back the enemy. You've destroyed the 2 goblins. Congratulations, Horror. You did it again.
Good goblins.
I love these enthusiastic. Hey, yeah, I did it. I might not have the best luck in the world, but boy, I did it.
I didn't die. Yay.
You did make a prediction on Twitter earlier,
I
didn't
did.
you?
So far, I'm still alive. What the fuck?
We've got time. We've got time.
This is true.
Right, congratulations. Anyway, you did it. You win the battle, and so the 2 goblins are dead. Let's crack on. 347. You search through the clothing of the goblins and find some salted fish, a candle, 2 gold pieces, and which you decide to take along with their daggers. The metal collars around their necks have stopped glowing, but you cannot remove them. After putting the goblins' possessions in your backpack, you set off further down the tunnel. So I'll add those. You've got salted fish, a candle, 2 gold pieces. Here we go. So you've actually got some gold now. Gold, 2 salted fish. What was the other thing? Candle. There we are. Right then. 106. Further ahead, in the left-hand wall of the tunnel, you see a gap. You walk up to it and peer round to see a cave in which a Neanderthal is stripping the skin off a moose, making it ready for a large simmering stew pot behind him. He's working very slowly and is being yelled at by the gnome cook, who is wearing a white apron and waving a wooden spoon in the air. If you wish to enter the crude kitchen, turn to 95. If you would rather creep past the entrance, turn to 267.
Rick, I did not say I was eating the salted fish, and the fish is actually very identified, unlike the pea. Just saying. I'm trying to decide, because from the looks of the way those are typed, I'm going to end up having to fight them, and I don't really want to fight them. Same time, if I try to sneak, that's probably going to require luck, and let's face it, my luck sucks.
Well, you've done pretty well so far in the last couple of rolls, so
yeah,
it's been a bit of a balance.
So it's always up and down. But let's go ahead and try to sneak, I guess.
267. You wait until the gnome and the Neanderthal to look away before running past the cave, and you go through an opening and on down the tunnel.
Yay!
In the distance, you hear chanting voices. Before long, the tunnel ends at the entrance to a large cavern. Kneeling down before an ice effigy in the shape of a demon, their hooded faces pressed to the ice floor in worship, are 10 of the Snow Witch's followers. There are 2 exits from the cave, one to your left and one to your right. Are you wearing a cloak? No.
It's an odd way to do that, but okay, yeah.
You breathe in deeply and walk casually through the cavern towards the tunnel on your right. Turn to 370. You are almost at the entrance to the tunnel when the worshippers stop their chanting. They stand up and one of them calls out to you, asking why you did not stop to sing the praises of the Frozen One. If you have a magic flute, which you don't, otherwise you may either fight them or try to run for the other tunnel. So you can either fight or try and run.
I'm gonna try to run.
33 it is. The followers are the group of goblins, orcs, and Neanderthals. As you make a run for it, the two who are nearest try to stop you. One cracks his whip, trying to wrap it around your legs, while the other aims a dart at you. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 226. If you're unlucky, turn to 340. So you've actually got to get 7 or below on 2d6. So
good chance I'm gonna die here, guys.
You got 7. Well done. So on the next roll, you may not be so lucky. You're at that halfway point now.
Probably not.
But well done. You were lucky. We'll see what happens next. Both the dart and the whip fail to find their mark, and you're able to run through the tunnel. The tunnel ends quite soon at a T-junction. To your left, you can hear cries for help. If you wish to turn left, turn to 311. If you wish to turn right, turn to 125.
I mean, on one hand, part of me says cries for help, I should go help people. On the other hand, the other part of me says cries for help tells me there's a dead end.
Hello there, JB. Welcome in, mate. It's good to see ya. Thank you.
So I'm thinking, hopefully, turning right won't be a dead end. And now Rick is quoting, is that The Return of the King? By Rankin and Bass? Yeah.
I can't remember now. Is that in Return of the King?
The animated movie. Yeah. By Rankin and Bass.
Got ya. Sorry. So are we going left or right?
We're going right.
Okay, 125. The tunnel through the glacier soon leads to the mountainside itself, and the walls change from ice to bare rock. You enter a large cavern which has 3 other exits leading from it. One to your left, one to your right, and the main one carved as a giant skull leading directly opposite. As you enter, an ugly robed man steps out of the mouth of the skull holding a glass prism in his outstretched hands. He commands you turn back slowly as only the Snow Witch's personal servants are allowed inside the mountain. If you have a magic flute, you may wish to tell him that you have been asked to come and play for the Snow Witch, but you haven't, so you got to just attack him with your sword. Now, I just want to highlight at this point, there may be people in the chat that know what the answer is to the next thing. So you've got 2 lifelines available to you. Phone a friend or ask the audience. So if you want to use those for this, you can do. But the ugly man sneers as you draw your sword. He rubs the prism in his hands, and suddenly 3 identical images of himself appear. They walk towards you. Each one has a dagger raised in his right hand. 2 of the images must be illusions, but which will you strike with your sword? The one in the middle, the one on the left, or the one on the right?
It's a good question. Very good question. What are my lifelines again?
So you have a ask the audience, which is I'll put a poll in the, unfortunately only in the YouTube chat because there isn't the option to do it on Rumble, but I'll put a poll in the YouTube chat and see what the audience wants to do. But phone a friend is where you pick one specific person out of the chat.
2 roundhouse and all 3. Let's do a poll.
Okie dokie then. Our poll's coming over here, taking all our opinions. So, left, middle, all right. Okay, so I'm going to put this poll in the chat now, boys and girls. It's your chance to vote. Tell Horror Amorata what you would do. And we'll give it about 30 seconds. We've got to sort of take into account the stream lag as well.
Yeah. It's up to you. Either I die or I don't. Or I die, probably. It's up to you.
No pressure, guys. Don't feel bad about it. If she does die. But, yeah, the poll should be out there right now.
Remember, I will blame you.
It is all your fault. You're not old. You're not that old. You're not old.
I wish I wasn't. Feeling ancient today. It's just one of those, like I said, when behind the backstage, it's just one of those days, you know?
Yeah. I certainly know. What's this? Bloody pollux. That's fish, that is. Is that what the salted fish is that you've got? Kill Jester indeed, Atom. Do a roundhouse and hit all three.
Trust me, if that was an option. Fortunately, this isn't D&D. I'd play way different if it was D&D.
Well, I think we've waited long enough. So...
Did we get any votes?
I believe we did, yeah. I'm going to end the poll.
Yay.
It didn't really seem to help much, though.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
50% said middle, 50% said right, none of them said left.
At least they got rid of one option?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying I should either hit the right one or the middle one. I guess we're gonna go with the middle one.
Okie dokie. So you've used another lifeline now as well. So we've wiped that off. So you're going for the middle one, you say?
Yep.
Here we go. The illusionist laughs out loud. Your sword merely cuts through one of his images and the dagger plunges into your shoulder. Lose 2 stamina points. Oh dear. Okay, so you're down to 18 stamina now. I've just changed that for you. The illusionist withdraws his dagger and 3 images prepare to strike you again. You decide to swipe your blade across all of the images in an attempt to strike the real illusionist. Test your luck. So this time, this could be a big issue.
That's bullshit.
You got 6 luck at the moment, and
Ship an option the first time.
You've got to roll
less than a 6
or below on 2d6. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, let's give this a shot. Hey,
you did it.
I am actually lucky.
That was lucky. You've now got a current luck of 5, but well done. You were lucky, so let's see what happens. The illusionist screams in pain as your sword cuts through his side. He drops to the floor as the other 2 images fade away. As you step over him, he starts to laugh and stands up, his wound completely healed. If you wish to thrust your sword at him again, turn to 261. If you wish to try to smash his prism, turn to 72.
Ooh. I mean, if I smash his prism, he can't do that no more. But at the same time, I probably have to fight him. If I just thrust my sword at him, there's a chance I could just kill him. But I could also miss and then have to fight him, and he's got his crystal back. So, I'm gonna try to smash the prism.
Okay. 72.
Insta death for who?
You pretend to give up the fight and then suddenly leap at the illusionist. Catching him momentarily off guard, you manage to snatch the prism out of his hands and throw it onto the floor. It shatters into many pieces, and the illusionist turns and flees into the skull mouth, screaming at the top of his voice. Smoke rises from the shattered fragments of the prism and forms itself into the shape of a bald fat man, a genie. Hovering in mid-air, he bows and thanks you for releasing him. He tells you that if you call on him, he will make you invisible just once as a token of gratitude. Without saying another word, the image shimmers and disappears. You now have to decide which way you will head. You want to go into the tunnel on your left, the skullmouth, or the tunnel on your right. And welcome into Eclectic Goat. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Goat. So I came in from the left. So
no, so you came in directly opposite the skullmouth.
Oh,
and
okay.
The illusionist came out of the skullmouth towards you, and so you're still in that chamber. You can either go left, right, or straight ahead where the illusionist ran away.
Just ran
to.
into, yeah. Well, if he's running that way, screaming, let's go right.
As soon as you step into the tunnel, an iron grill drops down behind you, barring your retreat. It's impossible to lift, and there is nothing you can do but find out what lies at the end of the tunnel. You soon arrive at another iron grill which blocks your way forward. Beyond the grill, the tunnel turns left. On the wall opposite, you see a knob which you realize to be pressed to lift the iron grill. Unfortunately, it's beyond your reach, even if you stretch out with your sword. Do you have one or more daggers? You do, actually.
I do.
You took them from the goblins, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you aim carefully between the iron bars and throw your dagger at the wooden knob. Test your luck. I did say this was a very luck-heavy game.
Yeah.
So, just one other thing. You could try to get a potion of choice by spending, I think is it 3? Yeah, 3 is 3 rubies is one potion
2.
of choice, but you have to roll a 6 in order to get it.
All right. Let's see here. You know, I feel like I don't really want to waste my roll. On trying to get the potion of luck, so we'll just go ahead and see what happens. Ooh.
4 and a 2. Yeah, unfortunately.
Just 1 over 5.
Yep. Unlucky. And we have to reduce your luck again by 1 point, so now you have 4. Right, let's get over here. You were unlucky. 1, 3, 2. The dagger just misses the knob, bouncing off a stone wall. If you have another dagger, turn to 16. You do basically.
Yes.
So you got 2 daggers. You take careful aim again and throw the dagger at the knob. Test your luck again. You got to get 3.
Let's go
4.
ahead and try for one of those potions.
Okay, then. So you've got now. Let's bring up your adventure sheet again. You've now got 1 ruby left, and you've got to try to roll a 6 to get a luck potion. Come on, 6. Oh!
No, that's a 3.
So you can either choose a potion of skill or a potion I tell you what. If you want to spend that last ruby, I'll give you another reroll on it to see if you get a 6.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Okay.
It's not like it's my money.
Well, it is. Oh,
Nope.
I can't believe it.
I can.
Oh, unlucky, Horror.
Apparently, there's
I'm
two
sorry.
3s on every die.
So you get to choose a potion of stamina or a potion of skill.
Let's do the... What does the potion of skill do?
It won't do really much for you at the moment because you haven't lost any skill points.
Well, then I'll just get the potion of stamina.
Okay, there. Pot of stam. There you go. So, yes, you've just got to go for it then. You got to try and roll 2d6 and get 4 or below.
Nope.
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately, Rick, there doesn't appear to be a way to just buy a luck potion. I would have to roll a 6.
Yeah, because it's
I'm
too
not going to
OP.
waste your money like that.
Your escape plan has failed and you are trapped inside the mountain tunnels. You know it will be not long before the Snow Witch's guards discover you and condemn you to a life of slavery. And I'm afraid, my darling...
This is what happens. You die. See, I was right. I died.
You did die. You did. But we get to go back to the beginning now, and you get to choose differently.
Do we have to go all the way back to the beginning?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
All the way back, and re-roll your stats now as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe you can make different choices this time. Like right
if I
from
hit
the
more than an
get-go.
11, I'm gonna kill that mammoth.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying in the chat there, Rick, but unfortunately it was it's just a little bit too late. Yeah. You've either got to donate or don't donate. Like the things are there in the description.
Your
can
kindness
buy,
is appreciated.
Yeah, you can buy whatever you want, or donate to the pot, but you got to do it in kind of like a timely manner. Don't just ask. And there's no way. There's no way to just buy her a luck potion. So, yeah. You still have to roll for the luck potion, unfortunately, because it's just too overpowered. That's all. Anyway,
But you could get a lot of £10 notes that way. Just saying.
I beg your pardon.
I said you could get a lot of £10 notes that way. Just saying.
Yeah, I could. I'm not gonna fuck with them though. And I'm not gonna bleed them dry.
Okay. So, let's do it.
Yes. So we're going to re-roll again for your skill, stamina, and luck. So if you wouldn't mind, please, would you roll 1d6 and we will add 6 to it. Oof. Oof.
Ooh, nasty.
Rick, if you wanna donate $5 dib dobs to her now,
Because I'm screwed.
she could buy a reroll because at the moment she's got on this round a skill of 7. So if she does get in with that mammoth, it's going to be a bad day.
I can barely kill those fucking gnomes.
Yeah.
Never mind the wolves. If I run into those again. And then there's still the Yeti.
Do you want to take a potion of luck again with you?
Let's see what my what my stats turn out to be before I commit to that.
Fair enough.
So,
we're going to carry on with rolling for your stats, but
right.
if anyone donates, $5 dib-dobs for a reroll. I'll let you reroll your skill or any one you want, basically. So do 2d6 for your stamina, and we'll add 12. There you go. That's 5 plus the 12, 17.
I'm gonna die.
And roll for your luck, 1d6. 3 plus 6, that's 9. There you go. So I'm just gonna wait to see if anyone donates anything. So what would you like to take with your potion of luck, stamina, or skill?
I will go with the potion of luck.
Okay, and it looks like Rick Cleary has
Rick,
sent another £5.
We're re-rolling that thingamabob.
The skill.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, 1d6, please. That's better.
Thank you, Rick. Bless you. You are so kind.
Indeed. Thank you so much. Where's Crimson Shadow? That's what Atom Grey wants to do, is summoning Crimson Shadow, who is by far one of the biggest contributors to Read and Roll. Keeps our gears greased good and proper. But someone else who's a very good supporter of the channel is, of course, Rick Cleary. Thank you so much for the extra $5 dib-dobs. And yes, you've been able to get a reroll, and you've got 11 skill now. So you reckon you're ready to face off against that mammoth?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to go after the mammoth, but...
Goat's saying, where is it now? When I was on, Rick spent his donations to summon wandering monsters against me.
Rick
so
is
count
a funny
yourself
guy.
lucky.
I can identify the songs he keeps posting, so that's maybe helping. But you know what? Yeah, I do have 11. Maybe I will go after that fucking mammoth.
Well, you're equal in skill.
We are. But at the same time, I also have more luck this time.
You do. And you have the potion of luck as well.
I do.
So that could take you up to 10 luck.
Just don't want to waste it yet. Yeah,
not just yet. Yeah, not just yet.
Let's go after that mammoth. We're gonna go around the crevasse and kill ourselves a mammoth.
310 it is then. As you walk along the edge of the crevasse, you meet the mammoth. He's got a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11. Okay.
Oh, well, that's even better. I have him beat.
You have the advantage. The goat's saying, "No, be kind to the furry elephant."
He's the one coming up out of nowhere and attacking me. It's not like I'm running. Well, I guess this time I am kind of running at him, but there's a difference.
Let's bring your adventure sheet up then. And so he's got a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
Onward to killing the elephant. Mammoth thing.
Here we go then. Let's get the battle music on. We're going to take on the mammoth. Here we go then. 2d6 for your enemy, please, for the first attack round. The 1 and the 3 gives them 14. Hang on, let me just wipe out these scores. There we go. 14 for them and 2d6 for yourself, please. Oh, snake eyes. 13 to their 14. You lost the attack round, I'm afraid, and you've gone down to a current stamina of 15. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
No, we'll carry on.
Okay, 2d6 then. That's nice. Oh, hang on, no.
How does this elephant have such good luck?
You're really gonna hate this.
Uh-huh.
So, when double sixes are thrown, depending on who throws the double sixes, if that person is the winner of the attack round, they do 1 extra damage.
Yeah.
So 2 sixes gives them 22. And 2d6 for yourself, please. Yeah, unfortunately, 14 to 22 is not going to cut it. And also,
I think he's on the mammoth side.
they've done 3 damage instead of the usual 2. So now you have 12 stamina. 2d6 for the enemy, please. Unless you want to test your luck to negate some. Okay, no. 2d6. 1 and 4 gives them 15. And 2 for yourself, please. A 5 and a 1 gives you 17, which means you win the attack round. Well done.
Yay! I fucking hit the elephant, the mammoth. All right.
If you test your luck and you are lucky, don't forget the monster gets an extra 2 points of damage at this point.
Now, I know how much I need my luck later, so...
Fair enough. 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 6 and a 1 gives them 17. A 6 and a 2 gives you 19, which means you win the attack round. I just love the enthusiasm. 7 is their score now. 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 1 and a 2 gives them 13.
That's what he deserves.
Nice. A 5 and a 6 gives you 22 this time to their 13. You win the attack round again, and you do 2 more damage, bringing them down to 5. 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 3 and a 3 gives them 16. And 2 for yourself, please. A 2 and a 3 gives you 16, which means you parried blows. No harm done to either of you. 2d6 for the enemy, please. I wondered how high that was going to go. They got 19 with that score there. 6 and a 3. If you could roll 2 for yourself, please. A 5 and a 1 gives, you 17. I'm afraid 17 to 19. You lost the attack round, and you now have a stamina of 10. Oh, no. You had an initial stamina of 17.
Yeah, wrong one. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, 2d6 then, please.
I haven't killed him yet. I'm working on it. Jesus Christ.
6 and a 2 gives them 18. And 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 1, I'm afraid. 16 to 18.
I'm going to try one of those luck rolls.
We'll take your stamina down to 8. And you're gonna roll for luck now.
Yeah.
Okay, then 2d6, and you've got to get 9 or below. That'll do it. Well done. You've now got a current luck of 8, and we'll increase your stamina by 1 there. So you've negated your damage done there. So you've got a stamina of 9 now. 2d6 for the enemy, please. It's a little better. Gives them 15. And 2 for yourself, please.
Yay.
Nice. 5 and a 4 gives you 20. And they are now down to a stamina score of 3. Okay, 2d6 for your enemy, please, unless you want to test your luck.
No.
5 and a 1 gives them 16. And 2 for yourself, please.
Yay.
Gives you 19 against their 16. And they've got 1 stamina left now. Carrying on.
Yep, sorry.
Oof, that's a high one again. 21. It's hanging on in there. Ooh. Oh, same again. You did it. Oh, yay. Just by the edge of your pants. You did it. Congratulations.
I killed the mammoth. Smooth, you've been avenged.
Avenge me. You certainly did avenge him. Congratulations. You've beaten back the mammoth, and we'll carry on now to see where this leads.
I would also like to eat like 3 provisions.
Okie dokie. So 13. Yeah. If you eat 2, that'll take you back up to 17.
Oh yeah, and then just 2. I was thinking it gave me 2 each, not 4. Okay.
Yeah. There we are. Back up to 17. You've got a current luck of 8, and you've beat the old mammoth.
Yeah, the mammoth has been destroyed.
Horror Amorata, the Mammoth Slayer.
Correct.
Good for you. It takes about half an hour of hard walking to reach the end of the crevasse. You are now able to climb further up the mountain. The steep climb and the swirling snow combine to make the going slow. The snow is beginning to fall very heavily, swirling around in the strong wind. A blizzard is starting. If you wish to use your sword to dig a shelter in the snow, turn to 281. If you'd rather press on, turn to 229.
Well, we already know what happens if I dig a shelter, so let's press on.
Okie dokie. I just want to log where you are. I forgot I'm supposed to be logging where you were. 3 through 7. Okay. The temperature is well below freezing point, and the howling blizzard chills you to the bone. You struggle to walk through the snowstorm, but it drains your energy. Lose 2 stamina points. If you still wish to walk through the blizzard, turn to 387. If you'd rather dig yourself a shelter in the snow with your sword, turn to 281.
Well, Dame went all robot-y there for a minute. I understood what you said, though.
So, currently, you have a stamina of 15, but you also have your backtrack back because,
Yeah.
Started a new game.
Well, yeah, we know how this is going to go for me. Let's go ahead and continue to try to walk.
You're purposefully trying to kill yourself now, aren't you?
No.
The cold is almost unbearable. Your hands and feet are numb, and you wonder if you will ever be able to grip your sword should danger arise. By the time the blizzard finally dies down, you realize that you should have taken shelter. One of your hands has become frostbitten. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 308. If you're unlucky, turn to 225. So you've got to get 8 or below on 2d6. Could you roll 2d6, please?
Ow.
Ouch, indeed.
I'm about to lose a hand.
Ouch, indeed. You were unlucky, so you've now got 7 luck left. And let's see where this leads. 225. The blizzard has affected you badly. Your sword hand is frostbitten and you are very weak. You will now have to use your other arm to fight. Lose 3 skill points and 4 stamina points. Unfucking lucky.
Ew.
So what was it? It was 3 skill points, 4 stamina points. Okay. So your current skill is now 8. Your current stamina is now 11. And your luck is 7.
Nice.
All that re-rolling for nothing. But
Okay,
don't
I'm
forget,
entertained.
like if anyone makes, well, yeah, are you not entertained out there in the chat in TV land? But let's think about it. You've got the I know you've got nothing in your adventurers pot at the moment, but you do have if someone was to donate, for example, 3 dollary dib dobs, you could get a potion of choice, which could be a potion of skill at this point.
Probably, knowing my luck, would not be a potion. Actually, what would happen is someone would give us some money, and I would roll, and it would give me a potion of luck. That's about how my luck is today.
Ah, no. So you only have to roll a 6 if you want to choose the potion of luck. You don't have to roll for either of the other two.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
So if you choose the potion of luck, in order to get that potion, it has to be a roll of 6. Otherwise, you can just choose between the skill or the stamina potion. Okay. So, we're over here. Okay, yes. If you're still alive, turn to 174. You are tempted to turn around and walk back to Big Jim Sun's caravan, but your reputation is at stake. You have no choice but to carry on with the grim trek up the mountainside. Underneath an overhanging rock, you see a small wooden hut built against the side of the mountain. Its roof is piled high with snow and long icicles hang down from the window. You see a set of deep footprints leading from the hut up to the side of the mountain. If you wish to enter the hut, turn to 36. If you would rather follow the footprints in the snow, turn to 190. So previously you went to 190.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and enter the hut.
Jolly good. Just tracking your... What's it? There we go. The front door of the hut is frozen shut and you have to batter it with your shoulder to open it. There's only one room inside the hut containing the belongings of a fur trapper. Traps, furs and sacks are stacked in the corner of the room. A wooden bed, a table, a chair and some cooking utensils show signs of recent use and the ashes in the fire are still warm. If you wish to put some logs on the fire and warm up the cold stew in one of the pans, turn to 118. If you'd rather leave the hut and continue your quest, turn to 192.
Well, we know he's going to die either way, so let's have some snacks.
Snacks. 118 then, yeah?
Yep.
The fire is soon roaring and crackling in the hearth. The heat of the flames radiates through your body and you revel in the warmth. The stew is delicious and you feel your strength returning. Add 3 stamina points. With renewed energy, you leave the hut and continue your quest. So, you now have 14 stamina, which is nice.
Nothing a little snack doesn't fix.
As you are about to leave the hut, you catch sight of some weapons lying under a bed. If you wish to take a couple of them with you, turn to 255. If you do not wish to be encumbered by the additional weight and would rather leave without the weapons, turn to 263.
Well, he's going to die again anyway, so let's go to 255.
You take a warhammer and a spear before leaving the hut. I'll just add those to your inventory.
Yay, I have a spear.
Yes, you will get an opportunity, most likely, to chuck that spear. Here we go then. Outside in the deep snow, you set off on your trek up the mountainside, following the footprints in the snow, turning to 190. The high altitude and the thin atmosphere make you pant for breath as you continue a steady climb. Lose 1 stamina point. Christ. I'll just reduce it down to 13. There we go. So 13 stamina left. We've gone through all this, so now you've got to face off against the Yeti again. Are you carrying a spear? If you are, turn to 391. If you have frostbite in your sword arm, turn to 195. If not, 249. You do.
Damn it!
So 195, and it's still a skill of 11. Damn it!
This is not fair. I couldn't throw it because my sword arm is frostbit. I can throw things with my other hand.
But not with the same skill, unfortunately.
Well, not at all. Anyway, go ahead.
Your hand is too numb and painful for you to grip the spear. You curse and hurl it into the snow, drawing your sword with your other hand to fight the huge white beast. You got to fight the Yeti, who's got a skill of 11 and a stamina of 12. So
I'm so screwed.
I'll give you an opportunity to eat another provision if you want. That'll take you back up to 17.
Yeah, let's go ahead and eat the provision.
Would
It's
you
not
like
going to
to
help the other problem, but
Would you like to? No, it's not. Unfortunately, if someone was to donate another $3 dibdobs to you, then
I could get my stuff back, but it's okay.
You could get your skill back. So, would you like to eat a provision?
Yes.
Okay, you got 7 left, and you've now got 17 stamina left. Would you like to have that potion of luck as well?
Yeah, let's go ahead and, well, I mean, I don't really plan to, yeah, let's go ahead and have it. I mean, might as well. If I decide to use it,
Okay.
why not?
So now you have an initial luck of 10, and you're back up to 10. So you're slightly luckier now.
Yay.
Slightly. Or only slightly. Only slightly.
I feel lucky.
Right then, without further ado, or should we wait?
No. We'll just go into this.
Okay.
The worst that happens is I die.
With 8 current skill, let's get into this battle then.
I could get lucky.
You may very well. Who knows? Right, let's get into the battle. So for the first round against this Yeti, 2d6 please. A 4 and a 1 gives them 16. And 2 for yourself, please. Oh. Well, it was a 4 and a 1 again. I'm going to take it as that anyway. So it was 13. You lost the attack round, unfortunately, so you now have 15 stamina. Yeah. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
Oh, carry on.
2d6 then, please. Oof. A 6 and a 3 gives them 20. And 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 4 gives you 16 to their 20. Unfortunately, you've lost the attack round again, and you now have stamina of 13. Carry on or test your luck?
Carry on.
2d6, please. 2 and a 5 gives them 18. And 2 for yourself. Unlucky. 13 is the score, which means you lose the attack round, and you are now down to a stamina of 11.
Woohoo. Oh boy.
2d6 for your enemy, please. Oh my god.
I am so dead.
This is not looking good. I mean, of course, there are some other options as well. Like, someone might come in with something like
anything can happen.
A random potion for 2, or a potion of choice for 3, or they may even, if you die, they may even grant you an extra life by spending 30 of their own pounds. Or they could grant you an insta-kill spell right now, and you could use it and kill the enemy outright. Isn't that what you did last time?
Yeah, last time I got an insta-kill.
Yeah.
We'll see how this is going.
So 6 and a 4 gave them 21. 2d6 for yourself, please. Oof. I'm so sorry, Hara.
No. You know, it matches up with the way the rest of my day's gone, so it's good. It's fine. We're good. It's gonna be okay.
Okie dokie. 2d6, please.
Motherfucker.
Again. Giving them 20. A 6 and a 3 there. 2d6 for yourself, please. A 3 and a 3 is just not going to cut it, I'm afraid. Nope. 14 to 20, you lose the attack round. You're now down to a stamina of 7. Okay, 2d6 for your enemy, please. Oh my. Sweet baby Jesus, deliver us. 2 for yourself, please. 2 and a 3. I just don't think it's going to cut it.
On myself.
Okay, do you want to test your luck at all?
I don't know that it's really worth it.
Negate some of that damage, maybe.
In the end, they're probably going to kill me anyway.
Smooth dice have entered the game, says Rick.
I killed the mammoth, and now it doesn't. Now the game hates me.
2d6 if you're not going to test your luck. That's a little bit of a better roll there. That's doable.
Yeah, maybe. We'll find out. Depends on what I get.
16 is their score. 2d6 for yourself, please. A 2 and a 4 gives you 14 to their 16. You've lost the attack round again. You're now down to 5 stamina. Test your luck or carry on?
Carry on.
2d6 for the enemy, please. A 6 and a 2 gives them 19. And 2 for yourself, please. It's a little better. 5 and a 5 gives you 18. Though. Oh, but you just missed it by 1 point. So now you're down to 3.
I'm going to be taken out by a...
Test your luck or carry on?
We'll just keep going.
2d6, please.
Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll hit him once before I die.
A 5 and a 2 gives you 18. Sorry, gives them 18. And 2 for yourself, please.
I'm not doing it this time.
Oh, good lord.
I guess I might as well go ahead and test my luck on this one.
Yeah, you might as well, mate. See if you... Well, I mean... The thing is, it's not going to matter now.
No, doesn't really matter either way.
Yeah, if you tested your luck and you were lucky, we'd give you 1 stamina point back, and if they won on the next round, you'd be dead anyway.
Like I said from the beginning, I'll probably be dead anyway.
So, test your luck or carry on?
Oh, let's just carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please. A 5 and a 1 is 17 for them. And let's see if this valiant effort comes to a crashing end.
Oh, hey!
6 and a 3 gives you 17. You've parried blows. You're still hanging in there.
I didn't immediately die. That's cool.
2d6.
That's not gonna last long.
For your enemy, please. I'm going to take that as a 4 and a 1. 4 and a 1 is 16, which is doable, but we'll see. Here it goes. 2d6 for yourself, please.
All right.
A 5 and a 3 gives you 16. You're still hanging in on in there.
Just on a thread. If anybody wants to toss an insta-kill my way, you could literally save my life.
Crimson, where are you? 2d6 for your enemy, please. A 2 and a 4 gives them 17. And one more time.
Holy shit.
A 5 and a 4. Oh my god, 3 parries in a row. That is incredible luck.
I refuse to die! Until the next roll, anyway.
Well, 2d6, please. 3 and a 4 gives them 18, and here we go for maybe the last time. 2d6, please. 5 and a 1 gives you 14, and I'm afraid
I have died again.
The battle is over, and you have...
I've died again.
That's 2 thus far.
Yeah. 2 so far.
I'm sorry. Unfortunate for you.
I still have fun. That's what matters.
Well, I mean, we've still got like an hour left of the show, so you still could go again, unless you've got things to do, and you want to get off now.
I don't know why I didn't really remember it was 3 hours. I normally go cook dinner about now.
That's okay. I mean, I think it's a fair place to leave it. You've
that's
tried...
a good place to leave it. Is dead.
You've tried valiantly twice to get through it, and unfortunately, because you won against the mammoth, the game absolutely hated you.
Oh yeah, from the beginning today.
And that was unfortunately the end of your journey. Oh, Horror, I'm so sorry.
No, I had fun. Even if I told you I'd try to die in the most entertaining way I could find. So let's face it, I managed it.
You did.
That's what matters. And I had fun.
Eclectic Goat saying, "Don't feel bad. At least you went down swinging. I just failed neutrally." Yeah, sometimes it's a bit of an anticlimax in these deaths. But you died valiantly.
I did. I fought my way to the end.
Daily Dysfunction, welcome on in.
Hello.
It's good to see you. Unfortunately, the adventure's kind of coming to an end now. She's saying, to be fair, I did every day on the inside. What do you mean?
Every day on the inside.
Oh, don't say that. That's awful. What insane bravery in the face of certain doom, says Steve. But yes, you most certainly had the smooth ice.
Yeah. You might, I don't know, take these out and clean them before you give them to somebody else, because apparently he's left something on them.
I refuse to do well, but I also refuse to die. Well,
that's the way that goes.
There we go. Twice I failed neutrally twice.
He crapped on the die? Maybe that's what happened.
I think that's what it was. He kept, like, bunging him up there and then pulling him out like a monkey with a peanut.
No wonder they refuse to perform. They're depressed.
Yes, they are. And yes, hi, Daily. Good to see you. Well, Horror, it's been a pleasure to have you on again, and I'm sorry that you've had such a hard time trying to get through another adventure. We'll have to have you on much, much sooner the next time. We will be saying goodbye to you shortly. But before we do say goodbye to you, I would really love it if you could shill your wares and tell us where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing.
Well, over the next few days, tomorrow night, I will be playing It Takes Two with my husband on my streaming channel, which is Horror Amorata Abysmal Adventures. Saturday, I will be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. That will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Sunday, I will be doing some Neo 3, and that is at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Monday on my Abysmal Critic channel, there will be a video out about whatever game or game demo I've managed to play over the last week. Awesome. Just giving you a brief rundown of whatever it is and whatever I think. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
And the dogs too, by the sound of it.
Oh yeah, you can always find the dogs too.
And all of her all of her links are in the description. I've got the link tree there. Yeah, go check her out. Go to the, in the description, clickety-clack, follow, subscribe, all the great stuff that we enjoy doing. Unfortunately, Horror, your adventure is over, but we'll have to get you back much, much sooner than we did previously. And unfortunately, for now, your adventure is over. But I guess we'll see you very soon.
Yes, definitely. I will go try not to die in real life now.
Well, I certainly bloody hope not anyway. But yes, take care, Horror. It was great to see you, and we'll see you again soon.
Yep. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye. And I, of course, am Jack Tarlad. You can find me on Twitter at Jack Tarlad. All of my socials are in my link tree in my bio there. Apart from, all of them are Jack Tarlad, apart from my Read and Roll channel. Come and check me out there. Thank you to our wonderful donators, or in this case for today, Rick Cleary. Thank you so much for donating to the adventurers quest, and thanks for keeping the gears greased, as they say, on our channel. Thanks to all of our supporters and all of you wonderful chatters out there. Until the next time we see you, which is going to be next Thursday, stay notified and find out who's going to be on. Don't forget, Monday, Chat Battle at 10 o'clock, Jack and Abe Show Tuesday nights at 10:30, and the Hump Day Chinwag, 8 o'clock British time, with Tom B and the gang and myself. But until next time, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Take care.